This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. It is back, folks. The NFL is back, and it kicks off tonight. Chiefs versus the Lions. That's right. It kicks off tonight, Thursday night. Who do you have? Week 1 starts tonight, folks. Let's analyze. It kicks off tonight. You've got the Chiefs, who are the defending champions, and they want to do it again. They want to do it again, and it starts tonight, folks. And going into tonight, there are some question marks. No question. There are indeed some question marks. Let's look at the Chiefs first and foremost. The elephant in the room. Is Patrick Mahomes going to have Travis Kelce, his safety blanket and his primary target? Is he going to have him on the field with him? According to Jason Kelce, his brother, he feels that his brother is a go. He might have some inside knowledge. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, it's one of 17. I don't think that they should. I don't think they should rush him. I don't think they should rush him by any stretch, because how many times have you seen athletes rush to come back only to then injure something else? It's a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So I think they're going to do. They're not, if he can go. That means the injury was not as big as they're saying, but from all accounts, it sounds like he dodged a major bullet. So, look, this is one of 17. I do not think that they force him to play or push him to play. It is football, though, and these are athletes, and I mean they haven't played in the preseason for the most part. The starters have not. So, This is game 1. This is act 1. And as Mr. Miyagi said in Karate Kid Part 2, Daniel-san, this is not tournament. This is for real. This is no longer the preseason. This counts. Every loss counts. And going into tonight, another elephant in the room that on the defensive side that the Chiefs have to answer is Chris Jones going to play? He gets the quote of the day from yesterday. He says, is he going to play? He said, could be playing, could be on the sideline. What's going to happen there? Your all-pro defender. They're going to need him. They're going to need him. And it does not help that Nick Bosa got the bag yesterday. Does not help. So, again, we are going to see if they work something out, if he's going to play or not. But they're going to need him. He's a disruptor. He's one of the top guys at what he does. So we're going to see what happens. Now, the Lions also play. The Lions also have question marks, right? One thing that they did in the offseason, which had me scratching my head, was they got rid of DeAndre Swift. A guy, in my opinion, was, to me, the safety blanket, for Jared Goff. They're replacing him with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. Are these guys going to step in and do their thing? Jamison Williams is suspended because he can't, he's an NFL player, but he's got to do the DraftKings and whatever other gambling applications are out there. I don't know which one he was using, but he's suspended 7 games. Who's going to step up? I'll tell you what, Goff, he did not have Williams for basically the whole season, and DeAndre Swift last year was a guy who, you could not really, reliability, him being there, availability was not something that was always there. So you're hearing a lot about this Laporta rookie tight end. Does he step up? I'm going to be watching for all of that tonight. But with that said, I like the Chiefs tonight, y'all. I do. I like the Chiefs to handle their business tonight. Patrick Mahomes averages 3 touchdowns in game 1. This is, their last time to celebrate their championship that ended last season, and I think they handle their business. Question marks and all. I think they handle their business. I think you're going to see, if you don't see Kelsey tonight, the reason why I like the Chiefs is because Patrick Mahomes, he's going to have his newfound weapons, and I think these guys are going to show out this year. First and foremost, in Isaiah Pacheco, a guy who can be a dual threat running back. Kadarius Toney, there's still a ambulance X on him. We don't know if he's going to play. Giant fans would say, shocker. And then you've got a guy who I think is going to make a name for himself in wide receiver, Sky Moore. And I think you're going to see a lot more of Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I think Patrick Mahomes has more than enough to get the job done. I think he does. So I like the Chiefs tonight. I like the Chiefs tonight to handle their business. The Lions, now, these are not your old Lions. I get it. You saw Jared Goff take he got his footing, since leaving the Rams. I mean, he's actually he looked good. Does that carry over? Does he look like a guy who can lead these Lions? That's something I'm going to be watching for tonight as well. But look, if you've got no Chris Jones for him to be worrying about and everything like that, it's going to be a good game, I believe. I think it's going to be a firefight. But in the end, I think Patrick Mahomes will win the game. That's what I think. I think he will win the game. That's what I think. I think this could be a 1 or 2 touchdown affair for the Chiefs. But we are going to see what happens. That we shall. Now, a few other games do stand out. I'm not going to go through all of them. But obviously, Lions Chiefs tonight, game 1, no question. And then we've got to go, to me, Cowboys at the Giants. I mean, it seems like every year the Cowboys and the Giants kick off. Either one plays, they play in Jersey or they play in Dallas. But it always seems like it always kicks off with them. And, going into that game, Cowboys, they always have they have a top offense in the league with Dak, despite the interceptions and all. But I think people are sleeping on the Giants, folks. I think people are definitely sleeping on the Giants. And I think the Giants definitely, in Danny Dimes, they see something. And I think the Giants, last year, people slept on them. I think when you saw them get past, they won 1 round, got it to the 2nd round. They beat the Vikings. I think they put the NFC East on notice, which is again going to be very competitive. I think the Giants start off right here. They did get Saquon back at $12 million. And I think Saquon, who did not play a snap in the preseason and all, he's got Saquon. Daniel Jones also has Darren Waller, who I feel that if he was not injured these last few years would be one of the top 3 receivers up there with Kelsey, with the Mark Andrews of the world. I think he's going to show out. I think the Giants are going to definitely use him all over the field. And I think this is going to be a firefight. I think it's going to be very entertaining. But I think people are sleeping on the Giants. I think the Giants end up winning this a close one. I do. I think the Giants handle their business. I think the Giants beat the Cowboys in a statement game to let the NFC East know they're here. Obviously, I still like the Eagles. coming out. They're loaded on both sides of the field. But I think the Giants are still going to be in the conversation for the playoffs. No question about it. No question about it. And then we've got, to me, another game that I'm going to be looking at is the Eagles and the Patriots. I want to see, obviously the Eagles were the NFC champs. And I believe that this is going to be very telling. I want to see what Bill Belichick has, because Brady left him and won a Super Bowl. He retired, and he hasn't done much without Brady. And everybody wants to know which came first, the chicken or the egg? Can Belichick get it done with Jones? Can he get this team back to promise? Now, hopefully not this year. Hopefully not this year. In an AFC East that's stacked. And we have my Jets, Jets. And that hopefully he doesn't figure it out there. But I want to see a game. I want to see what Belichick does. I want to see what he does. I mean, and this is, look, it's summertime. If the Eagles, I would say if it were colder, but I mean, they play in Philly, so they know how cold it can get. I think this is going to be a good game, but I like the Eagles here. They lost the championship. They want to start off on the right foot. And I know Belichick is the defensive wizard out there, but I like the Eagles to handle their business. I think this could be a 2-touchdown beatdown, actually, maybe even worse. But I want to see what the Patriots do this year. But I just think the Eagles have way too much firepower. But if anyone can figure it out, it is definitely Belichick. We've got Packers and Bears, folks. Here's the thing with the Packers and the Bears. You've got no Aaron Rodgers. Remember Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers was very cocky when he played the Bears. He's like, he doesn't lose there, what have you. Now, this is in Chicago. You've got Jordan Love. I want to see what can Jordan Love do? Now you've got the keys to the car. Aaron Rodgers did not like that they used the first-round pick on you. What can you bring to the table? I'm hearing that this guy is going to be another one. They've got another one. So we're going to see what happens with that. Should be very interesting. And then another notable matchup, Bengals at Browns. To me, is Joe Burrow going to play? Is he going to be back? Is he going to be back? That is important. I want to see. Was the injury, the leg injury, was it a big deal? That's going to be very interesting. And also, it's going to be interesting to see that offensive line newly, now that he's going to have time back there. How does that Bengals team look? 49ers and Steelers. That's another one I want to see. Is Brock Purdy for real? Now they've got tape on Brock Purdy. There's tape out there. Is he the real deal? Are they going to, was it a Brock sanity? Is he going to be the real deal? I want to see also what the Steelers do. The Steelers with their new found quarterback. I want to see how they play now a year in with Kenny Pickett. I want to see what happens there. It's going to be very interesting. Najee is he back? Is he going to figure it out as a running back? He had a suspect year last year, but that's another game. A lot of questions. And then obviously Monday night, y'all. Monday night. You've got Bills, Jets, Bills. The Bills at the Jets. MetLife is going to be rocking. And I think it's going to be a statement game. The Jets split with them last year. The defense looked real. And now, the Jets made an acquisition. They did. Yeah, man. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. I want to see. This is forget all the mess, all the noise, and all the chirping, and with he got into it with the Giants defensive player. Yeah, all of that is done. All the theatrics and cinema is done. It's done. It starts now. It starts on Monday. I want to see, can Aaron Rodgers live up to the hype? Can he do what Tom Brady did for Tampa? That's what I want to see. That's going to be very interesting. And it's going to be, man, it's going to be fun. Like I said, the Jets split with them. The defense had Allen scratching his head, and then they won the second one or whatever it was. If Aaron Rodgers is the real deal, he figured, meaning the offense, and he's still got something left in the tank as he's pushing 40 in December, this Jets team should be great. Garrett Wilson, that's a guy I'm looking for. I want to see what he has, what he does. But I like the Jets to handle their business, folks. I really, truly do. I like the Jets to win a close one on Monday night. Now, as we close with our By the Way segment, shout out to LSU coach Kim Mulkey. She got the bag. She got the bag, y'all. She got $32 million to remain as the women's coach. I'd like to thank you for tuning in, folks. I am on social media, on Facebook at SamIAnalyze, on the gram at SamIAnalyze, on the platform formerly known as Le Twitter at SamIAnalyze. Folks, please like, subscribe, share. You see that notification bell to the right? Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.